What's up guys, it's Devin, or That Child Gamer. Welcome back to another video, and today we are playing a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a anime game, which is interesting because I'm not a big anime person. But the reason why I'm playing this game is because I've seen a lot of videos of stuff like this, and I see a lot of people playing this game talking about it. Even though it's been out for a while now, there's still plenty of people who still talk about it. Recently, I was just walking through with it with Kosei on his live streams and stuff. So I know how the game works. I know stuff that happens for the most part, but it's been a while since I've even done anything with the more future part of the game. I've only really done the beginning. I really only know the beginning part of it at this point, considering the fact that I haven't done a whole lot. I've only ever played through the ending once, which was a long time ago. So I'm probably gonna forget what happens there, and I'm probably gonna get very weirded out. But this is the psychological horror game. And I'm playing it because it's very popular on the Steam store right now. And I was going to end up doing it a long time ago, but I ended up not having time to do it because that video, my update video already explains that. But let's get into it. So the first text, I already accidentally skipped the first text, but it was talking about how it's like how it's not suitable for children. Which is sad because my name has child right in the name. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit this site. Yeah. So there's just... I don't have to worry about that. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. I totally agree. I'm way over 13. Team Salvato. This is what the guy... Dan Salvato is the guy who actually made this game. So, we're going to jump into this. So, this screen already looks like it's literally... I first downloaded this game, and it literally... it looks like something that like a little girl would play. But the funny thing is it's like it really just isn't. But yeah, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. Without further ado, I don't have it full screen because... I don't know. I really don't know why I don't have it full screen, but I should. But I'm not gonna worry about it and have it try and cut into the recording. So with that being the case, let's just hop right into it. My name, we'll just do Devin. My name's Devin. You guys all know that. It's Devin for That Child Gamer. Hey! I'm sorry if my voice is just really horrible. My voice is wicked low this morning because it's the very early afternoon, but I'm still wicked tired for some reason. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend... Oh, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's kind of mean. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up on me. It's also fun to kind of go back through this and like actually read it out, because when I first played it through the first time, I wasn't really even reading the text. I was just kind of skipping it. Kind of like a Pokemon game. I usually just skip through the text. But now I'm actually reading the storyline. Ha ha! Oh, it was just like breaths. Ha ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Devin. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh my god, my voices are just so horrible. I'm sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Devin, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where we dismissively just go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on what? That's not even English! While spending my free time on games and anime. Oh god, this is so not me though. I'm not an anime person. I don't know why I'm even bothering. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the heck what's a NEET? I don't know what that is. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few Cubs, guys. I'm gonna look at some Cubs now, if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. That's always fun. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Just these names are just really awkward. Sayori. These are all obviously anime names. These are not like, unless these names are actually come from Japan. Unless these names actually come from Japan, I have no idea if those are actual real names or if they're just from animes. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in the literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Oh, that's me. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just so cunning to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being general use for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I hate when frickin' motorcycles and trucks just want to pass by and rev their engines. Seriously? You bought a boy? You brought a boy? I can't believe I said bought. You bought a boy? How much was he? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Devin, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I missed that part. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. And also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, that's Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Devin. Oh my god. That pose though, what the frick? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, oh my god, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Devin. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. I'm going to quickly put a timer on because I did not do that. Because I have no ability to keep time of how long these videos are anymore. It's ridiculous. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! How am I supposed to say that? Whoa! Okay, that works. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? That's a little bit awkward, Natsuki. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. Alright. Sorry if you can hear the microphone, like, crackling and stuff, guys. I have a really weird setup right now. I've got, like, the headphones around my neck, and then I have my actual headphones on my ears. Just because the ones with the headphones with the microphone attached to it is really uncomfortable in my ears, so it's like I want to be able to hear the game through my ears but not hurt my ears at the same time. So maybe one day I'll show you guys like a vlog on how I actually set up. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a tea cup in front of each other of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Wow, why does it seem like... Why does it seem like this is just like just a bunch of... It's like a love life, but it's like with 4 girls, and the only one who hasn't really expressed love is Sayori. Well, that and Natsuki. I mean, Natsuki was a little bit weird as well, but again, I guess she's a first year, so it's very hard to tell. I meant that, I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Oh my god. This is gonna get so weird. I can already see it. I think just from reading all this stuff, I can kind of start to remember what happens in the future part of this game. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I can't even read. Monika, that's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out their effort into starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I've just signed a death wish, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing in this classroom right now. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Devin, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Yeah, that was like gibberish to me. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up and finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have read all that just completely. I'm not a good reader. I don't know why I'm here. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the Rock. That is the most biggest insult I've ever made to myself ever. Like, not even just in this game. Like, in real life, if I said that to myself, I'd probably hate myself. But then again, I'd probably hate myself anyway if I drove myself to say that anyway. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over at me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh my god. I mean, she did make cute cupcakes, so, I mean, she not only reads cute things, but also creates them as well. So that makes perfect sense. I don't know why she's getting so mad about it. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" and give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute. Exactly what I'm saying. Thank you, Sayori. You just completely restated everything I just said. Sayori sittles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm sorry if I'm yelling to the mic. The mic is like right up by my mouth. I don't know why. I wish it could go farther, but it's just kind of like... It's just kind of whatever. I'm not cute! Oh god, my voice just squeaked. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. It's like a little chill. It's like a little child like not wanting to leave the toy store. No, I don't want to! You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example of help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Her mood changed dramatically in an instant. That was pretty funny. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. That must be really weird. Having to sit there, like, for an almost like an entire minute. Just you in a room. If you're a guy and you're just sitting in a room of 4 girls for like a solid minute without saying anything and no noise whatsoever, that could be really uncomfortable. It could be comfortable, but uncomfortable at the same time. I want to apologize for that, guys. I had somebody walk in on me, and that doesn't happen every other episode. But yeah, again, it's gonna be really awkward just to be the only guy in a literature club and have 4 girls all just sitting in silence around you. That might be a little bit nerve-wracking. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them to each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Devin? The smiles, though, what the frick? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. The 4 girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Devin, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Oh my god, why? Why is this game making me say these things? I don't want to have to deal with this. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Okay, guys, here's the first tip about dating. This is never true. You don't just walk into a literature club and have 4 freaking girls who literally act like they're all lovey-dovey around you. That's not how life works. It's not that easy, guys. You gotta... I can't even. This game is so not... This is not accurately correct with a dating sim. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and again. There we go. There's the 4th. Now they're all awkward. Now they all pretty much are jumping on top of me. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. You know, now that I remember, that's exactly why I came in the first place. I told Sayuri I would just stop by for a cupcake. And now Natsuki's kind of, that's just kind of, yeah, fun. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's good meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Devin, I look forward to seeing how well you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? No, you can't, because you can't write, Devin. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. See, the writing part doesn't matter to me at all. Like, I could easily write a poem, a mediocre poem, and show it to anybody in this world. If it's like a song, or if it's like something I actually have to use my voice for, like if I have to read a poem out loud, that's when I get anxiety. But if I'm just showing them the poem, there's no problem with that. They can read it the way they want to read it, you know? Hey Devin, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. Wow. The Dryad. Fun. Oh, guys, that was just Fox talking about Terraria and stuff like that. I'm sorry you had to see that. But, that's just what happens. With that, the 2 of us depart the club when we go home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Fun. So now we have to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem first. Well, first things first, I gotta choose somebody who I think will like my poem. And honestly, I have no preference because all these girls are completely nuts and out of their mind. So, I'm not gonna choose anything. I'm gonna choose blindly which girl I'm gonna choose. So, whoever jumps first will be the person I try to impress. So I'm gonna say adventure. Of course it's Sayori. What the frick? Okay, then friends. Dream. Nope, that was Yuri. Crap. Intellectual will definitely be Yuri. Sparkle. Yeah. Smile. Yep. Blanket. Nope, that was horrible. Determination. Oh god. Doki Doki. Nope, that wasn't. What? Oh my god. Sing. There we go. That's just my timer running out. So after this, I'll end off the video, and then we'll continue in another one. Disaster, totally. After image. Nope. Fluffy. Nope. Jumpy. Nope. I would say cute, but that would probably be Natsuki. Promise. There we go. Special. Yeah. Heartbeat. No. Rain cloud. Oof. Imagination. Oh god. Romance. There we go. Fireworks and hope. Yes. We got most of them being Sayori. Hi again, Devin. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Actually, before I start reading all this stuff, I think I'm going to continue in the next video. So guys, I'm going to end off here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button, subscribe for new. I'd love, in addition to the channel, guys, check out my Discord. Link will be in the description. Come meet me outside of YouTube. It's going to be a fun time for all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Hope to see you guys in my next one. Goodbye!